getcha.
You're not.
Everything that I think about is how do people feel welcome, wanted, and comfortable in this space.
When Damian Buchman looks around Wisconsin Avenue Park, he sees more than a playground, picnic area, and baseball fields. He sees an opportunity.
We want to create the country's first universal park.
This is the future home of RampUp Universal Park. Buchman, founder and director of the Ability Center, showed us the plans for the $7 million project.
So you want to engage them, you want to mobilize them.
And he walked us around, showing improvements he wants to see.
It's an attempt, but it's not functional.
For instance, the playground path only goes to toddler swings and stops at steps to the play structure, not functional for someone in a wheelchair.
But I think it's really important to show you that this path ends.
And the path to the picnic area, well, it doesn't quite get there.
Sometimes as a community member, it has this feeling like, well, this is all you're worth.
A feeling Buchman knows.
I walked into Children's Hospital 30 years ago, just before my 13th birthday, and got diagnosed with bone cancer in my right leg.
7 months later, the cancer spread to his left leg.
I mean, I can remember just hours staring out of the window of Children's Hospital when I was a kid, wanting to play, wanting to engage, thinking about what I was missing with my friends.
He's had more than 20 surgeries, but wants to feel more than lucky to be alive. So when you were almost 13 and went into Children's, from that point till now, how much have you seen things change?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Honoring his survivorship meant spending years to make Bradford Beach the country's most accessible.
You can now go from Lincoln Memorial Drive all the way to the water's edge, and your experience as somebody with a limitation doesn't end.
And bringing skating for all to Red Arrow Park.
We are on what are called ice sleds or ice sledges.
So now, building a universal park so close to Children's feels right.
That's my target here, is thinking about the kids who are going to come from Children's Hospital, Ronald McDonald House, people who may be injured, adults at Freighter. Your life may be different, but there's a new normal outside of that.
When I saw the plans, I was really excited.
Layla Wright is executive director of Miracle League of Milwaukee. The plan changes to Universal Field will allow the 100 kids in her program more opportunity to play ball.
Equity, right? So it's about having access for all and being able to play in your community without having to travel an extensive distance to get there.
Changes she sees as long overdue.
It's taken us this long to get there, and it's taken one person driving hard on our community in order to make it happen.
For Buchman, compliant isn't enough.
That was the 30th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. So the mentality that we have right now is that things are compliant. Aren't they compliant? Don't they have to be compliant?
But compliant sounds like the bare minimum.
It is.
Buchman expects the project to take about 3 years to complete, building a place truly meant for all.
We think everybody wants to play baseball. We think everybody wants to play on the playground. Everybody wants to walk the woods, and everybody should be able to do that.